So the first step on cutting your dog's toenails is you got to train your dog, man. And I don't mean beat on it or be mean to it. I mean, you got to work with it and teach it stuff and constantly encourage it and tell it it's a good girl. And you know, your dog has to trust you. That is number one, dude. If your dog does not trust you, then this is going to be really difficult. So be good with your animals, earn their trust. You got to earn it. And then we can move on to the next step, and that's just taking care of your animal and trimming its toenails. Yeah, good girl. Princess. Good girl. Yes, you is. You, oh, yeah, I know. So when you look at the toe, you'll see it's kind of hooked down a little bit, and you can kind of see inside it. I just did that toe, and yeah, I could have gone back a little farther, but I don't need to. Oh, bless you. So we're gonna work on one of these here toes. I did not think this through. How am I gonna hold the phone and trim some toenails at the same time? So when you're cutting that nail down, you really don't want to go too far back if they're not trained to go back. And if you play with your dog's feet enough without hurting them, they'll get used to you basically just fucking with their feet all the time. And so as long as you don't hurt them, you'll be pretty good. I don't like bringing them back all the way, but you definitely don't want them touching the ground when they walk. So they got to be brought back a decent amount. And you could just slowly, you don't have to do like a big cut. Just shave it away. Slowly trim it back. And when you start seeing the quick, you see how it's hollow on that one? When it's not so hollow, you're getting real close to the vein that's in this nail. There's a vein in there. So I rub it and play with it and try to just kind of wear it back a little bit, you know. And I'm really only taking a little tiny bit off. I'm not taking a whole lot off at first. Just a little bit at a time, you know. And I trim it like every couple weeks, but if you did this like every week, you could get these things to grow so that they're short. And they're real short. You could train them so that they go back real far back. But I don't have anything to stop any bleeding and stuff, so I'm not going to train them back. I'm just going to get them to a normal size. I gotta give her another bath and use some medicated shampoo. She got a little bit of allergies going on, but just don't cut them back too far, man. Like, when in doubt, less is more sometimes, man. Like, you can always cut more off, but you can't put it back on if you cut too much off. So just cut a little bit and cut a little bit, and just be careful, man. The thing is you don't want it to break when they run, so you got to cut it back a little bit. And you just, what I do is, any part that's coming down like that, I just take the claw part off. I leave the whole back end of it, but this little skinny part right here at the tip, that little tiny tip right there, that's all I cut off, is that little tiny tip.